Now 197, Kollin Moore, two-time Big Ten champion, ranked number 2, two-time All-American, going up against Andre Lee, senior for Illinois.
Here's another guy that's capable of putting constant pressure on you for Buckeyes. Hands moving, you know, quickly.
Yeah, he's back this year more as an attack machine, isn't he?
Yeah, you know, he's that guy that again, if he can get to the legs, he can attack both sides. He can open guys up. You know, the thing I notice about him, and I've been around him a little bit more this year than years past, but he's the calmest guy in a dual meet situation that I've seen. I mean, you get 20 guys out there, and he's just as easy going. He'll talk to you, just, you know, he barely gets his heart rate up. You know, just has a calm presence to him that's really attractive.
Kollin Moore out of Burbank, Ohio, Norwayne High School. He was their first ever state champion at Norwayne High School. Big Ten Freshman of the Year, winning the Big Ten championships. Ranked number 2. Big meet with Penn State next week. He'll go up against the number 1 ranked Bo Nickel right here on the Big Ten Network. We'll be back in Columbus for the number 1, number 2.
Nice job there with the little carry right there. Was able to go ahead and fight through that. Blocked out pretty well there by Lee.
Kollin Moore, a little short of his goal last year, the national title, and I think that he's got one thing on his mind, and that's for sure to got himself in a position, wrestling well, by his own admission, just in better situation than he was last year as a sophomore out of after a bang-up.
Well, you get
freshman year.
You get to this stage in your career, and people know who you are. You've established a reputation. You're an All-American, and you know they don't come at you as hard, right? Let's face it. You know, the guy that he's going to wrestle next week, right, in this big duel, you know, he'll come at you. He'll take everything that you have to offer. Okay, so it's going to be a totally different match than he's been experiencing during the course of the season right now. So it'll be interesting to me, you know, to see the adjustments for both guys, because they've pretty much been lighting it up. You know, Bo Nickel probably a little bit more, but Kollin is, again, I think he's the type of guy that kind of relishes the situation. It'll be fun to watch him compete next week.
And they go out of bounds at the end of the first period. Kollin Moore, the number 2 ranked wrestler at 197. 5-1 lead.
Take a look at the shot right here. He backs up a little bit. See how that right leg comes back, and he comes back into that carry. And then right there, looks like Lee was going to fight it off, and he was able to go ahead and just shrug that by. And then here's more of his bread and butter. Beautiful finish right there. Nice little duck under, a little misdirection going to both sides. Faking one direction, going the other. Got the point of the shoulder on the mat right there. If you can keep that down. And a chance to go ahead and walk around the body. Now he comes back with a left-handed headlock.
And he's hooked right there.
Yeah. And you get that point of that shoulder back down, and he circles back around and hits that headlock, and that's it.
There's the fall. Kollin Moore, a little smile on his face. And Ohio State's on their way to their 5th straight dual meet win over Illinois. We got 2 matches left at heavyweight and then at 125.